Hi guys, thanks for joining me. I've lately wondered whether my YouTube channel name should just be Alwood's Mayhem, because I seem to be doing quite a bit more other subjects rather than modelling and figure painting, etc. But that's just the way things are at the moment. So this series will be a series about items that I've found whilst out and about. And they will be linked to Birmingham in some way, whether I found them in Birmingham or they have um, links to Birmingham itself, its manufacturing and things like that. So what we have here is 8 ebonite, I think they're called, as well as vulcanite bottle stops. Now, back in the day, I think we're talking about 1950s, possibly the last time that these were used. If anybody knows any difference, then please let me know, because I would appreciate that. These bottle tops had a screw thread that went into the bottle rather than external, and so these would screw inside the actual top of the bottle. Of course, now we have the external screw thread and we have the bottle caps. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly show you each one so that you can see the designs on them and why I enjoy collecting these. So the first one I've chosen is quite a plain design, really. No real information on this at all, and there you can see the screw thread, so it's still quite a nice example of it, because that screw thread is practically intact. Some that get washed up on seashores and things like that, they've really been worn down, and so you can't really make out the thread. So that's still quite a nice example. Now this one is quite special. I don't know whether you can make it out, but it says Bartholomew, Cheltenham running across the bottom. But what's really nice about this, it's actually got a date on it, and it says 1912. So this bottle stop is 105 years old, which I'm well chuffed about. A bit of discoloration on there, and as you can see, the lettering on the bottom as well is fading a bit, but hopefully now that it's in the collection it won't erode anymore. So I'm really pleased with that one. I have found some information about this online, and I think they're quite widespread, these bottle stops, but it was found at a location in Birmingham similar to the first one I showed you. So we have County Table Waters, Birmingham. I haven't been able to find any information about this, but another nice example. As you can see, the thread pretty much intact there as well, so well chuffed to have that. So here's one from the 1940s. As you can see, it's got war grade on it. And somebody suggested online that what it actually meant by war grade was the contents of the bottle, not so much the bottle stop itself. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert at all. I've just found these, as I say, around Birmingham, and have picked them up. But this is an early war bottle stop, and thankfully today I actually found a late war bottle stop, and I'll just show you that one now. So here it is. As you can see, it says war grade on there again, and you see that it's got a divot in it, or a scoop out of it, and that denotes that it's a late war, apparently. Again, doing a bit of research online. So that's the difference between the two types that say war grade. So found this today in Birmingham, and really pleased to have the two different types in the small collection that I do have. Here we have masons of Smethwick. Now I remember masons coming round to the houses, and they were a pop manufacturer, made lemonade and cherryade and things like that. They were really popular back in the day, and they used to come round with a wagon, and you could just they'd call at the door, and you just say, "Oh, can I have two lemonade and two Coke, please," or something, and he'd run back and he'd grab them off the wagon, come back to the house, and you'd just pay him. But I didn't realise masons were going for so long. And really nice find, and I think this was one that I found today as well. Actually, I've just realised I've got one missing. I'll grab it in a bit. So I've got 9 bottle stops altogether. So yeah, I found this the other day, again in Birmingham. Right, this one took a bit of figuring out because of that text at the top. I know it says Birmingham Limited underneath, but I think it actually says Guys Birmingham Limited. So I've got to do a bit of research on that one because I haven't got a clue. Bit of damage unfortunately to the top, but at the end of the day it's readable just about. Screw thread again is in good condition, so really happy to have that in the collection. So found in Birmingham, and it would appear to be a Birmingham company as well. So H Greenwood Birmingham, and a lovely big G in the centre there. Haven't got a clue. Found it in Birmingham again, obviously a Birmingham company, but I've looked online and I can't find any details about this particular company and what they produced. In fact, apart from the masons, and again the masons is a guess, I'm not sure about any of the products that these bottle stops were used for. So if any of you guys out there who stumble across my video about these bottle stops and you know something, I would again really appreciate it if you just leave a little note in the the comments below. So the final one, at least for this video, nice little one there again. Found this today in Birmingham. Now I've actually seen this one online, and I think it was a Scottish Beachcomber who found one up in Scotland, I think. Again, I haven't got a clue what company this belongs to. I've wondered if it was Ansell's, but I'm not sure at all. I didn't know whether the reference to B38 or B39, can't quite make it out, was a reference to the postcode. But I haven't been able to find anything online apart from, as I say, somebody else finding one who was called Scotch Beachcomber or something. So there you have them, 9 now bottle stops. I'm really pleased to start collecting these again, and this newfound hobby is almost like just a reawakening of a hobby that I had in the past. When I was a kid, I used to love just digging in the dirt like most boys, but I wanted to find things in the garden, my nan's garden, and try and find things from the past. And that's been with me through all my life. Just an interest in artifacts from not just way back, but more recently. I mean, we're talking about the war grade, that's 77 years or something like that, so we're not talking hundreds of years, but still something that fascinates me. Perhaps it's just my age. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, then please subscribe. And what I would ask again, I know I've already mentioned it, but anybody viewing this video, if you've got details of any of these bottle stops that I've got, I would really appreciate your help in leaving some information. Thanks for watching.